Good afternoon, SEAsters and friends of the Academy of St. Elizabeth. Today we're hosting our second annual SEAsters Day campaign and celebrating our virtual Mass together. This year, we are raising money exclusively for tuition assistance and financial aid for our current SEAsters. We are doing this with the utmost sensitivity and respect to all of our community members who are struggling during this time. We have endured varying degrees of hardship, from losing a loved one to losing our livelihood. One experience we have all shared has been adjusting to the new normal. For those of us who can continue to work from home and who have school-aged children, we also have the added responsibility of steering our children through their continuous learning experience. While there have been many blessings together being under one roof, we also terribly miss family and loved ones who we are unable to see in person. Please continue to keep our grandparents and vulnerable members of our community in your prayers. Remember that we are part of a legacy that has endured and indeed met the greatest challenges faced by our nation. Throughout our 160 years, SEAsters have lived through the Civil War, 2 world wars, a presidential assassination, and September 11th, just to name a few. Although time has marched on, in fundamental ways, our current students are no different from the young women who have come through the Academy in the past. They are just as strong, just as vulnerable, and just as resilient as those earlier SEAsters. We are all part of something bigger than ourselves, a legacy of faith, perseverance, and service. As I mentioned earlier, we are deeply sensitive to varying degrees of hardship within our community. We are hosting this virtual Mass today to celebrate our SEAsterhood together and to channel our special intentions through the power of prayer. For now, I want you to know that this campaign is something that we can all participate in together. A gift of monetary value isn't the only way that you can support the Academy. We can all give something of ourselves for the betterment of our collective good. It can be prayers, special intentions for our students and their families, the SEAsters of Charity of St. Elizabeth, prayers for the service workers who sustain our community and help us heal from this terrible virus, or it can be a gift of your time and talent. We appreciate you joining us today, and I'd like to thank Father Powell of St. Paul Inside the Walls for hosting us today. Thank you for joining us.